Superhuman Moonrider. No, that motorcycle wasn't my e-bike. It was on Morena Boulevard in San Diego right alongside of me, but it did sound kind of cool. Now, a nice front rack always makes sense, and a buffeting mid-drive makes even more sense. This bike has a comfortable saddle, lights, front and rear, a big easy-to-read display, pedals that grip your feet so you don't smash your shins, a chain guard to keep your pant leg clean on the way to work, fenders ditto, a nice Shimano drivetrain to keep things moving, and a throttle that goes surprisingly fast. The throttles on these Superhuman bikes, wow, they're like a rocket ship. It also has a giant battery to keep you moving in a nice range at a nice rate of speed. But one of the things I really wanted to talk about here today on this otherwise really terrific and I would say really good value commuter e-bike suspension, and not the stock front fork that it comes with, which is appreciated, but rather there was a Suntour accessory suspension seat post on here. And now, as a 58-year-old rider with a banged up back from crashes and thrills and spills and all that kind of good stuff, I always appreciate extra comfort, and to take some of the sting out of my beat up back, I really like having suspension, even the Suntour suspension. But what I noticed going up and down Morena Boulevard, it felt a little bit strangely like a car that needed new struts or shocks. It was a little bit cranky and janky for my taste. While I still appreciated having that extra suspension, there's that old saying, you get what you pay for. And in this case, what I would compare it to, the Redshift ShockStop City Suspension Seatpost for the same price, really. You can find the Suntour marked down a little bit more, but all in all, they're just about the same price. They're both just about $180, but the Redshift is much more premium. The aesthetics are spot on. Now, I rode the Suntour on a different bike, of course, this Moonrider, and I rode it not nearly as far, just a couple of miles. I rode for the Redshift, I rode it about 100 miles total up and down the WNOD Trail in Northern Virginia on much more unforgiving terrain. I mean, I was beating the heck out of it.
The aesthetics are important to me, and I think Redshift has done a really nice job.
So if I were going to buy this Superhuman Moonrider, which I'd do in a second, I think it's a great bike, especially a great commuting bike, and I were going to go ahead and upgrade and get some kind of suspension seat post, my money all day long without even blinking, the Redshift. Far, far superior seat post for my money. It's just a good looking, premium feel, premium design. It's a really nice product. Highly recommend it. That all said, I'm sure there are others out there who have the Suntour, like it, love it, swear by it, have had a great experience. Excellent. Happy for you. I'm just giving you my $179.95 worth.